Hello, it's Elizabeth here, video day number 19, and today's topic is a doozy. I absolutely love it. Over the years, since 2010, I joined Facebook, and right from the beginning I started getting questions, and the main question from other people was about relationships. And the biggest one that came up the most is, how do I move on from a relationship? I want to be able to move on. I want to move on with my life. Now, in every case I've ever come across, and you will have noticed it too, people posting memes on Facebook about moving on, move on if the relationship doesn't serve you. And they keep on posting these memes about moving on, and like 6 months down the track, they're still posting these moving on memes. I have come to the conclusion, the obvious conclusion, that when people say they want to move on from a relationship, that is not what they really mean. They don't mean it. Because if you want to move on, you just move on. You just go. You just do it. You do it. You don't look back. You just do it. I want to touch on the reasons, the three main reasons that people give to wanting to move on from a relationship. First one, I love it. I love it. This, people tell lies. The thing about lies, there's one really simple thing about lies. There's only one reason that people tell lies. People tell lies because they care about what you think. So if you can think about it from that aspect, you don't have to take it so personally. You don't have to take it like they're lying to me because they don't trust me. They care about what you think. For every behaviour, there is always a positive intent behind it, every single one. And that's just broadly what lies are. Then the next one is their mate was unfaithful. And this is a doozy too, because when I think about love, there is no way on this planet that I would ever want my mate to hold true or to stay firm on some vow they made at some stage. I want them to be with me, to love me, to find beauty in me, because that's what they want to do. So there's no way I want a mate to stay or to be with me out of obligation. If you've had it happen to you in the past and you want to be really careful it doesn't happen again, you're going to keep on recreating it because that's where your energy's going. So the universe relies on energy for its foundation. So where's your energy going? Is your energy going to the positive aspects of your mate? Is your energy going to the things that are making you happy? Is your energy going to what's calling your heart? Wherever our attention is going, that's what we keep on manifesting. So then the third reason that people want to move on from a relationship is incompatibility. Well, oh wow, I don't know. Well, my mate's usually human and I'm human, so that's one compatibility. And so incompatibility is a completely defunct reason. It's not valid at all. All it is you not being able to focus on the compatibilities. So it's a real funny one, you know, it's a funny one to look at. And they're really so easy to shift. They're so easy to shift. Don't keep looking at your partner, don't keep having conversations. If you keep on having conversations with other people about, oh, this is what this person did and I want to move on for this and they're wrong and they shouldn't have done that, that's where you're giving your energy to. So I like to give my energy to, rather than keep on going with that conversation, because if you've noticed, when you talk about something that is a subject that is really a downer, the shape of your face changes, your posture changes, you get all... And frankly, I look on the video and I see my face shift when I talk about some of these subjects, so I know it's not serving me. So I'm not going to broach those topics anymore. I don't talk about those sorts of things. So I want to talk about how I've done it. And there's something that I say, and it holds true. It's been held true for 6 years since I've started writing, that a love is about opening your heart and opening your mind and finding a different perspective for your unique situation. You can find your own unique perspective, your own unique solution by opening your heart, opening your mind a little bit. I know that mine changed phenomenally when I came to that realization that people only tell lies because they care about what you think. So that really sang to me. That really helped open my heart and open my mind just that little bit further. And then, you know, sometimes people want to go back for closure, and Abraham came up with a real doozy of a definition for closure just recently. You know, when people say, I want closure on this. Well, the definition for closure is close your mouth. You can never get to the bottom of it by keeping on talking about the problem. So I only want to talk about the solution. So I say that I'm an expert in relationships because I've had so many of them. And, you know, these circumstances have actually happened to me. And the thing that I love the most is, particularly in the last several relationships that I've had, is that I kept my heart open. I don't believe that love hurts. That saying that love hurts, rubbish, absolutely rubbish. It's not love that's hurt, it's it that hurts. It's our expectation about what our mate should be doing or giving us. That's what hurts, the expectation of what we think they should be. So I don't believe love hurts. Love feels good every single time. When you get to that loving place, you know it, you know it, you know it. For a guy might have a different feeling. He might have a feeling of, right, this is right for me, I'm following my mission. He might have a feeling of, this is it, you know, this is intrinsically right for him. But for me, it's that love, it's that love, it's that love. And when I get to that loving place, that's when solutions start to flow. That's when I can be so loving, and it's happened in a relationship. I can be so loving and so nice and so present and so open that it can send my mate packing because he can't handle how happy I am. So isn't that a great way to sort out the sheep from the goats, so to speak? The energies of the universe are in play all the time. If my energy's up and loving and open and having a great time and enjoying my life, and when it feels right to focus on my mate, and when it feels great to write down his positive aspects, wow, you know, my life sings, and he will either come to that level to be with me, or he'll disappear on the next breeze. So that's my solution to wanting to move on from a relationship, is actually to not move on from the relationship, is to find me. Is to find me before I take any action. So once I've found me, miracles happen when your heart's open, when your mind's open. You can decide, you can find your own magical solutions. Don't even need to talk to your mate about it. You find them in yourself. That's what I did. And wow, it is so empowering, because nothing can throw me for very long anymore. I know that I can keep coming back to that beautiful, empowered, loving, gorgeous, happy, trusting, having faith in people, having faith in the universe, having faith in the whole process of life, knowing that where I place my energy is what I keep on manifesting. So I change my energy until I manifest the things that I'm wanting. And I'd never look at the other person anymore to give me those things. I can do it myself. And it's so nice. How fulfilling is it when you know that you've brought your energy up to a place where your mate sticks to you like glue? They don't want to leave. They want to stay because you've got what they were looking for in the first place. Wow, it's so profound. I never try to move on from a relationship, because if I were to say it, I'd never mean it. Nobody ever does.